I swear that the criminals are in charge. I swear criminals are in charge. They're trying to censor Joe Rogan. Okay, Joe Rogan, who he always comes out and he tells the truth and he's honest and he really digs deep and he looks at both sides of the situation. He's not trying to push a certain agenda, and now they're trying to censor him for speaking the truth. I swear criminals are in charge. They'd have to be, because what's really going on is they're trying to censor the truth. Like anything evil, anything bad, anything gross, anything disgusting you could say until until the cows come home. You could scream it at the top of your lungs. Nothing is going to happen to you. But once you start telling the truth, they come after you. They censor you. They stop you. They cut you off. It's like all these people in charge are freaking Dr. Evil. From Austin Powers. It's like they all got together. They had a movie night. All the leaders of the world had a movie night, and they were like, let's watch Austin Powers. And so they all watched Austin Powers, and then they got a little idea. And they literally all became Dr. Evil. And now anybody that tries to tell the truth, zip it. When a problem comes along, you must zip it. Zip it real good. Oh, preemptive zip it. You know what I mean? Like anybody that tries to tell the truth, these guys become Dr. Evil, and they try to stop you from saying the truth. And that's what's going on with Joe Rogan. Now they're trying to censor him at Spotify. But I could have swore in the contract he made it specifically said you can't stop me from having certain guests. You can't stop me from saying certain things. So if it's in the contract, they can't stop it. Okay? And that's what has to be done. It has to be in the contract, because there's going to be people out for you when you're trying to tell the truth. You have all these Dr. Evils out there like, $1 million. Zip it. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, that's why there's such thing as free speech, because you never know who's in charge. Imagine who's in charge. People who are sexually attracted to little kids, pedos. What if they're in charge? Okay, anything you say bad about them, zip it. Zip it real good. You know what I mean? So it's like we have to be careful about censoring speech. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's nice to be able to censor anybody that you'd like. I mean, imagine like when you were young and people were picking on you and you're being humiliated and they were laughing at you and then you could just be like, zip it, and they all had to be quiet. I mean, it would be nice, but that's not the way a free society works, because it becomes very, very bad when a dictator comes in and whatever whim he has says you can't talk about it. Oh, you can't talk bad about me. Oh, you can't talk bad about the government. There's places where if you talk bad about the government, they come and lock you up. They come and whatever, who knows what they do to you when they lock you up. I swear in the future, they're going to make it mandatory to implant a machine in our mouths. We're going to have robot mouths where they could just shut off your speaking. That's how bad it's going to get. They're going to make it mandatory to have a robot mouth. Is that what you want? You want a robot mouth where they could just press a button and you just lockjaw, you can't say anything? Because that's what we're moving towards. Okay, so we need to stop censoring. We need to fight against this censorship. Otherwise, we're in big trouble and we're going to have robot mouth here pretty soon. So lay off, Joe Rogan, and let's stop this censorship. It's not good. It's not a good thing at all.